Shiba Inu just had a very exciting event, and I don't think anyone should avoid paying attention to it. Shiba Inu was able to make this 365% move to the top when it happened the last time. Are we going to see that again? And if so, when? Welcome to the channel. My name is Lakside. Please click the subscribe button below and the bell button again. It's free and will help us connect with you. It will let you know whenever there is new live video on the channel. So this is what I said might happen today. It did happen. Shiba Inu got a golden cross. It was the first one we'd seen since the beginning of the bull market late last year. Just like the last time, it let Shiba Inu make a very big move. This is the crossing of the 50-day line and the 200-day moving average. Some people have also said, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Yes, it is. It's a sign of rising prices when the shorter-term moving averages cross the longer-term moving averages. In the same way that Shiba Inu is changing everything right now, it shows a complete change. Some people still said, yeah, the trend is down, which is funny. It's going up, not down. All of these different measures point to good news for Shiba Inu. It's clear that the flow of institutional money into Bitcoin is good for all assets. Without a doubt, the greater excitement that comes with this time of year. There are a lot of big events that could happen next week, like the election and the FOMC meeting, which could be good for the cryptocurrency market. When we talk about Shiba Inu though, there are also some great things going on that people should be aware of. Now I do need to say that the most bullish event will be when our 100-day moving average crosses our 200-day moving average. As long as Shiba Inu keeps rising, this is a very good trend, and I'll talk about this 365% move in a moment. But the right things are happening. There are more births than deaths at this place. In other words, the number of wallets that are dumping Shiba Inu is going down, while the number of wallets that are adding Shiba Inu is going up. The number of people adopting Shiba Inu is going up, which means that more and more people are doing deals for the first time. You can see that the number of holders has been going up. Right now, there are 1.414 million holders. That doesn't include people who hold coins on centralized platforms. But what that means is that there are more DeFi users. That's a really cool thing about Shiba Inu. I think this might even be a new all-time high. It looks like everything is going well. You have pretty much made sure that everything works out perfectly for Shiba Inu. And now is the time when alts usually start to take off. Let's talk about this big change. Now Shiba Inu did make a small adjustment after this happened the last time. To the upside it began to move, it went up 20% and then down again. We went through the cool down phase in January and February, and we all know what happened at the beginning of March. Right now the measures we're seeing are a lot more like what we saw at the start of March than they are like what we saw around that time for Shiba Inu's golden cross. This is a very good sign, which means the move might happen even faster. But if you look at how long it took Shiba Inu to make this 365% move, it would be near the end of January. That time frame works for me now. We've talked about how Shiba Inu's all-time high could happen either right before or right after the end of the year, right? Sometimes alts will hit new all-time highs around that time. Shiba Inu is now pretty much at its all-time high after this 365% move. That really does make a lot of sense. Having said that, Shiba Inu could speed things up again. What I will say is that I want survival. When Shiba Inu does start to do these things, I want them to be moves that will last and keep the price high. I will say that we've already talked about a reason why that move is likely to cause a lot of instability. Because when there isn't a lot of liquidity on a market, this taking away of supply can also move very quickly to the downside. Just know that there is promise there, okay? As an asset, Shiba Inu is still very young, but it's amazing that it has already become a blue chip asset. In terms of market value, it can move like a $10 million blue chip. It's going to be completely crazy. Do I think this 365% move will happen? Yes, I do. This cycle Shiba Inus have reached a new all-time high. I said it wouldn't surprise me if it turned out to be the best performing stock in the top 20. And to be honest, it's already living up to the hype. It's moving faster than many other big names in the space. In all honesty, the next move it makes will happen right around the time that the market should start to cool down again, which should be in March, April, or May. Everything is going great, guys. Too good to be true. It could break. This might not happen. I have to say that I am very optimistic about Shiba Inu. I've been since the last bear market. I've been in the early part of the bull, and I am now. We've been consolidating for 8 months now, but Shiba Inu still has all the right things going for it. I just thought I'd tell you guys about that. I hope the video was fun for you. Tell me what you think below. Do you think this 365% move will go through? Will it be less? What will happen? Will it be small or big? Thanks for everything. Have a great day. See you in the next one.